Alright, welcome one and all friends and foes. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Josh, and today we're going to be talking about the sales that we've seen on eBay from the rag bags. If you've seen our channel, you know we open up these big bags of rag t-shirts that we get from local thrifts. We're going to show you what's sold, so stay tuned. Let's get into the list. So first up is this Titanic T. Now, I thought maybe this was from like a traveling Titanic exhibit or something like that. It's not, I don't think. There was a movie made in Spain in the early 2000s by the similar name. I think this is what it was associated with. And it sold for 30 bucks, and pretty surprised, came out of one of rag bags at $30, pays for, generally speaking, about 3 bags at one place or 5 bags at another. So pretty satisfied with the sale. Here's another one. This is like an all over print turtle t-shirt on a single tag. This sold for about $15, not the $27 that it says it is, but $15. And I'm totally fine with that because I didn't expect much. It's a bit ratty, a bit distressed. It came out of one of those bags. It probably came out, I think, the same bag as the Titanic T. I could be wrong. But just money on top of profit already. Here's an awkward one. Yes, I'm not going to show it for very long. And yeah, so this is a sort of naughty tee that sold recently. A best offer of 20 bucks with a bulk buy. Somebody bought a bunch of stuff, like a vintage dealer, bought a bunch of stuff from us, and it was part of that deal. $20 for this tee. Came out of a rag bag. Pretty happy about it. Alright, this one was a mystery to me at first. I remember not really understanding what it was, and it took me a while looking at it to figure out what this t-shirt was. But it turns out it was a Jinko jeans tee with Elvis on it. I don't know. All I know is that it sold for $30, and I'm totally down with that, especially when I sort of thought it was going to be like some quirky like Graceland tee, but it was a Jinko tee and sold for 30 bucks. Here is an older one. This is like a Lamborghini tee. I'm not sure if it's a bootleg or if it's vintage or not. It's single stitch, but I'm not sure. I don't know much about it. It came out of one of the bags. It came in a pair of another one that looks similar to it. And so that one, the first one sold a long time ago, and this one finally sold. I think I took an offer like 14 bucks. Kind of was like just wanting to get it off my books, so to speak, and we did. And we no longer have it, so $14, it was probably profit on top of profit, so I'm down with that. Here's an Atlanta 1996 t-shirt that sold. Here's an Atlanta 1996 t-shirt that sold out of one of our rag bags. I took a best offer of like 20 bucks on it. Plus shipping. Perfectly happy with that. That's kind of like a bread and butter sale. You're not going to get a whole lot more for this t-shirt. It's about fair price, and pretty excited that we're finding stuff even like this and moving it along. Here's one you might remember. It's a Full Metal Alchemist anime tee. I think I mentioned in the video that we pulled it that anime tees do pretty well, and this one did. Within, I think, 20 or 30 minutes of it being listed, it sold for a best offer of $45. After doing a little research, talking to Mike a little bit, it turns out, Full Metal Alchemist, it had a, on and off run, and so the t-shirts that were produced around this time were probably fairly hard to come by. So I was really excited to pull a $45 tee out of one of these, $6 or $10 rag bags. Now here's one that is incredibly surprising, and it sold recently when that big bulk vintage buy for 20 bucks. It's this Inlay, like, bring your kid or have your kid design a t-shirt for the Inlay trucking company t-shirt from the 90s. It's really bizarre. It says don't drive on ice or something like that, and really an unusual t-shirt, but unusual and weird sells, and it sold for $20. Was not expecting to make any money on this tee. I almost didn't even list it, but decided to go, work through it, list it, and was rewarded. Alright, and for the #1 most expensive tee that we sold out of the rag bag over the last month or so, yes, it's one of the Bruce Springsteen tees that we pulled on the last day of bag week a couple of weeks ago, and it sold for $90 plus shipping and tax. I think overall the guy paid, or the lady or whoever it was, paid about 105 bucks. super pumped. That pays and puts that whole rag bag project way into the green. So super pumped about that. Excited to find this type of stuff in these rag bags. We're still waiting on the other one to sell, so who knows, maybe $90 is a good mark and we'll sell the other one for about the same. Either way, very happy with this sale and happy that this, rag bag idea continues to actually work for my business. All right, and that's all of them. I think we probably missed a few that actually sold here and there, but for the most part, those are the highlights. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.